The Furry Alphabet Book by Jerry Pallotta, illustrated by Edgar Stewart. There's a raccoon. They look pretty cute here. Grandma doesn't like them when they're near her chickens. A is for I. It's the first letter of the AA in the alphabet. The spooky-faced animal is very hard to find. Not many people have ever seen one alive. It lives in the thick forests of Madagascar, Africa. The II uses its teeth and its long middle finger to dig in trees for insects to eat. That would mean it's a carnivore. B is for beaver. A beaver has webbed feet and is an excellent swimmer. It uses its flat tail as a rudder to make sharp turns in the water. Did you know that a beaver has to gnaw on trees to wear its front teeth down? A beaver's front teeth never stop going longer. Beavers eat plants. They're herbivores. Animals that eat both are called omnivores. Most people are omnivores. At least our teeth allow us to eat both meat and plants. C is for cheetah. It is the fastest animal on land. We learned about that in one of our other books by Jerry Pallotta. It is almost the fastest animal in the world, but a few birds can fly faster than a cheetah can run. It looks like a blur when it runs past you. The cheetah can run fast, but only for a short distance. Then it has to stop and catch its breath. Of all the big cats, the cheetah is one of the easiest to recognize because the spots in the furs look like black polka dots. D is for dingo. The dingo is a wild dog from Australia. From far away, dingoes look tame and friendly, just like other dogs. However, dingoes are fierce, and you would not want to pet one. E is for ermine. The ermine is a weasel. When winter comes, the color of its fur changes from brown to pure white. The white fur allows it to hide in ice and snow. F. F is for flying squirrel. Flying squirrels cannot really fly. Flying squirrels do not have wings, but they do have furry flaps of skin between their front and back legs that they spread out like a kite. They climb trees and they glide from one tree to another. People have seen them glide for a distance as long as a football field. G. G is for golden lion marmoset. Golden lion marmosets are New World monkeys. When they have babies, they always have twins. The fuzz around their faces makes them look like lions. Hey, nice fuzzy face. H. H is for hyrax. Scientists tell us that the hyrax is the animal that is most closely related to the elephant. At first glance, even at second glance, it does not seem possible that they could be related. The hyrax is so small and the elephant is so big. I is for ibex. Oh no, not another animal that ends with the letter X. Male ibexes smash their heads into each other to see who is tougher. Ibexes have great balance. They can headbutt each other while standing on steep, rutted ground. J is for jackrabbit. Jackrabbits are hares that have very long ears. They get their name because they look like rabbits with jackass or donkey ears. The big ears help them hear even the slightest sounds. The ears also act like a car radiator to cool them off when it is hot outside. Jackrabbits can run very fast and hardly ever walk. K. K is for kangaroo rat. These small rodents are called kangaroo rats because of their big hind legs. When they hop around, they use their tails for balance just like kangaroos. Kangaroo rats are found in the United States and should not be confused with the smallest kangaroo, the rat kangaroo. L is for llama. The first two letters of llama, in fact. The vicuñ, the gunarco, and the llama are all similar. All three are related to the camel, but they do not have humps on their backs. When llamas get upset, they kick, hiss, and refuse to move, and sometimes they spit. Yuck. M is for muskox. Years ago, the people of China gave the United States 2 panda bears. In return, the President of the United States gave the Chinese 2 muskox. Adult muskox protect their young by forming a circle around them. N is for numbat. Numbats are also called banded anteaters. They use their pointed noses to poke around for termites, their favorite food. Numbats have more teeth than any other land animal, but they swallow their food whole. O is for okapi. They are a shy animal similar to the giraffe, but it does not have a really long neck or really long legs. Okapis hide in the thick jungles of Central Africa. P. P is for proboscis monkey. Proboscis is another name for your nose. What a nose he has. The male proboscis monkey has such a large nose that he uses one hand to move his nose out of the way while he eats with the other one. Q. Q is for quokka. There are more than 60 types of kangaroos, and all of them come from Australia and the surrounding islands. The quokka is one of the smaller kangaroos. All kangaroos are marsupials. A marsupial is a mammal that carries its baby in a pouch. We have one in the United States, an opossum. Hey, who is that guy with the furry face, and what is he doing in this book? Oh, that's right. People are mammals too. R is for reindeer. Reindeer are also called caribou. They migrate in huge herds from one area to another, looking for food to eat. Reindeer have large hooves that prevent them from sinking in the snow. A doe is a deer, a female deer. A reindeer doe is the only female deer that has antlers. S. S is for springbok. Springbok are cute little antelope that can jump 10 feet in the air. This jumping is called stotting. Sometimes they jump so they can see if any lions are sneaking up on them in the tall grass. Sometimes they jump for fun, and sometimes they jump to escape their enemies. T. T is for tarsier. A tarsier's eyes are so huge that they are bigger than its brain. It can turn its head almost completely around, which helps it hunt at night. A tarsier catches and eats live bugs, spiders, and sometimes lizards. U. U is for Una. The Una is a two-toed sloth. Sloths are one of the slowest animals in the world. They are so slow and so inactive that green moss often grows on their fur. The Una and the three-toed sloth both like to hang upside down from trees. B. B is for Vizcacha. This rodent is considered a nuisance. It burrows and makes tunnels in the ground. Sometimes the tunnels cave in and horses and other animals fall into the holes and break their legs. Do you think the Vizcacha looks like a combination of a squirrel, a mouse, and a rabbit? W. W is for wallaroo. Wallaroos, how are you? Wallaroos are big kangaroos, but not the biggest. A group of kangaroos is called a mob. The leader is the old man. The males are called boomers, and the females are called does, and the babies are called joeys. You see the baby joey? X. X is for Zukazi. In southern Africa, the Zuza people speak the Zulu language. They call a female lamb a Zukazi. There are not many wild land animals that start with the letter X. Instead of Mary had a little lamb, maybe they could sing Mary had a little Zukaza. Y. Y is for Yapuk. The Yapuk is the only marsupial that lives in and around water. It is an aquatic marsupial. Some people call it a water opossum. When the mother yapuk swims, she can close her pouch so the babies will not get wet. Z. Can you think of an animal that starts with Z? Jerry Pallotta usually thinks of unusual things. Do you suppose he used zebra? Let's find out. Well, it is black and white, but that sure doesn't look like a zebra to me. It looks like a skunk. But skunk is s, s. That's an S. It doesn't start with a Z sound. I wonder what this thing is called. Z is for Zorilla. This animal is a zillion times smellier than the smelliest skunk. Ooh. It was once reported that several lions were about to eat a zebra they had just killed when all of a sudden a Zorilla showed up. The smell was so bad that the lion stayed away until the Zorilla was long gone. Hey, what's going on here? Stop eating that book! Sorry, naked mole rat. You are a mammal, but you do not have any fur, and you are also quite ugly. You should not be in this book, not even at the end. The Furry Alphabet Book.